Greetings, my dears, in love and light. How to motivate yourself to meditate and make it less boring. Now, I don't really mean that. I don't really think that about meditation, about it being boring. But many people do find it boring, and I'm going to explain why. If you find it boring, then you're not quite in the right place yet mentally. And you know what will fix that? Meditation. So if you find meditation boring, to fix that, you need to meditate. Because the reason why you find it boring is because your ego is saying, I don't want to do this. I don't want to let go. So it's like, da 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 da, okay, this is dull. I'm bored. Come on, get up. I want to worry. I want to think. I want to do this. I want to moan. I want to watch TV. Probably not watch TV, but I want to go on social media. Whatever it is. Meditation will fix that. So if you get into meditation, start doing your meditation and make it a routine, then you'll want to meditate more. Your ego wants to worry about the future. It wants to worry about the past. It doesn't want to be present in the present moment. And the thing about meditation is that it's all about the present moment. Now, when I say meditation, let's say meditating for 40 minutes, just observing the breath. And when your attention starts to drift off, you just bring it back to the breath. So it's not about thinking, it's about awareness, pure awareness in the present moment, just observing your breath. Now, if you're doing that and you're finding it thoroughly boring, it's because the ego is kicking in. I don't want to be doing this. Because the ego has no place in this process. And the ego wants to protect itself, and it wants to be a human being and interacting with this reality and keeping you up. It doesn't want you to chill. So here are 6 ways to motivate you to meditate and make it less boring. Number 1 is to realise, as I touched upon, that you are pure awareness and not all about thought. So it's observing yourself as that watcher. The thoughts are there and your awareness is here. And you can see the thoughts coming and going. Now, sometimes when people sit down to meditate, they're not aware of this. And they're still swept up in their thoughts. And their thoughts take them over once more. And off they go again on the trail of thoughts about Auntie Maggie and her new cat. Or the lovely dress I want to buy from town this weekend. You're swept up in these ideas still because you're not quite realising that your point of awareness is observing these ideas, okay? And you can see them for what they are, separate to that watcher, the one who watches. So, it's not about thought, it's about pure awareness and claiming that pure awareness, that entity that you are, observing those egotistical thoughts coming and going. Transcend thought and become pure awareness, and meditation will become easier for you. Number 2 is to realise that motivation doesn't come on its own. There needs to be incentive. Motivation doesn't just exist, I have motivation to do something. There has to be reasons to fuel motivation. So you need to know the benefits of meditation so you can really believe in it and want to make it part of your routine. So firstly, it's a stress reducer and it's proven to reduce stress. Secondly, it prevents brain aging. Brain scans done on those who have done meditation for years and years on older people, their brains are that of much younger people. It slows down brain aging so that you have the mind of a younger person as you get older. Meditation also lowers your brain waves. So instead of being in the hepped up beta state all the time, the fight or flight state all the time, your brain waves lower quite quickly into the alpha or theta state, allowing your body and your mind to repair itself. So it also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, that's your relaxed nervous system, that conserves energy, it helps digestion, regulates gland activity and initiates general recovery. As well as that, there's other physiological effects. Oxygen consumption decreases and your heart rate lowers. Meditation also strengthens your neural pathways. So in a way, it makes you more intelligent. In addition, when you're busy and in that beta state, that busy state, that part of your brain that's responsible for fight or flight, making you active and ready all the time, it's always activated, and all the chemicals that go with it. Meditation gives your mind and your brain a break from that, so you can go into that relaxed state and give the fight or flight part of the brain a rest, allowing your mind to recuperate itself. In addition, you're realising the present moment, which really is one of the paths to happiness, and realising that happiness is within the present moment. Otherwise, as I said, our ego is always making us live in the past and in the future, but really we want to live in the now. And then there's spiritual benefits as well, where meditation raises our vibration and brings us closer to other realities and closer to our true self, allowing wisdom to come in, allowing your soul, your higher self, to impart wisdom to you, for you to remember that wisdom in order to improve your life today, get guidance today, and live a more heart-led life today. So those are some benefits of meditation in order to create motivation for you to meditate. Number 3, on ways to create motivation for you to meditate and make it less boring, is to have realistic expectations. Some beginners go into meditation asking the question, what did you see? I meditated and I saw this, or I experienced this. Now yes, during meditation you can have profound experiences. You can have visions, they can just happen to you. You can suddenly find yourself out of body. I had a Kundalini experience during meditation. But you should go into meditation free of expectations, because what we want to do is calm the mind and bring us closer to creation. We want to have quiet time and observe the breath, or whatever other method of meditation you're using. Please see my video on 10 ways to meditate. There's lots of ways to meditate, but the basic one is just observing the breath for about 40 minutes or so, and allowing thoughts to just pass on by, to lower those brain waves. Now that's what we want to do. That's what we want to go into meditation with the intention of. Those benefits that I listed in the last point. If you go into meditation expecting some kind of trip or something, then you need to be doing something else. You need to be doing journeying, or you need to be doing astral projection, or trying some other method. So meditation is for those benefits I mentioned, and doing it in those ways I mentioned in that video, and not to have unrealistic expectations which are going to cause disappointment. Number 4 is to make meditation part of your healthy routine. We want to eat healthily, don't we? And we know we should exercise and refrain from doing things like smoking and drinking and all the lovely things we do to have a healthy body and mind. But key in that is meditation, because that is the quickest and best way to a healthy mind for all the reasons I've listed already in this video. So make meditation part of your routine for a healthy body and especially mind. Number 5 on how to motivate you to meditate and make it less boring is to do little bits and bobs like use some meditation music, and there's plenty on YouTube to choose from. Just search for it. Or you can use a singing bowl at the beginning to tune your energies and the energies within the room, or you can hold some crystals and charge them. And back to sound again, you can use tincture bells or bang a gong as well to align those energies. There's lots of different ways to sit as well. See my video on how to sit during meditation. There's ways you can make it more comfortable for yourself. There's things you can do to augment your experience. A bit of incense as well is nice to help tune your energies and get you in the mood. There's lots you can do. It's all good fun, and it just tells your mind it's time to meditate now because you're doing these little rituals. And number 6 on how to motivate yourself to meditate and make it less boring is you've got to get into it. Like I said at the beginning, in order to motivate yourself and to enjoy meditation, you've got to start doing it. Because at that point, you'll start to have those realizations that meditation gives you. You'll start to find that point of awareness. You'll get used to seeing thoughts come and go. You'll get used to how you sit. You'll get used to sitting quietly, and your ego will start to give in. Your ego will start to take a back seat because you are insisting that it's time to meditate now. And the ego will dissolve away and you'll be in the present moment. That's your choice to do. And if the ego is trying to stop you, get into the meditation, experience those benefits, get used to doing it, get it part of your routine. It's ever so important for your spiritual progression and your ascension. And allow that ego that doesn't want you to sit quietly to fizzle away into the background. So get going with the meditation in order to get going with it more. So leave a comment for me and others to let people know what motivates you to meditate and how you get into it. And don't forget to click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life. Like and share also, because we're raising the mass vibration together. So go now in love and peace.